It is that time of day to wake up. It's actually, I've been up for a while. It's 6:53 a.m. I've heard some pitter patter of some hyraxes, so I figure they're awake. So let's see what happens. I wonder if I should announce that we're live on the other platform. It doesn't matter. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Yep. I see him. How many of you guys are going to run away? I know I've been gone all week long. There's one gone. Let's see. Hi, atmosphere. Good morning. It's dusty in the house. I always wake up with a little bit of a cough. Oh boy. They're all leaving. Oh, no one stayed. Okay. Not one of you little fuzzbutts is hanging around. Good morning. Scratch. Some good noises. Listen to that. That's the sound of nursing babies. All right, we'll try some few things here. See if we can get some attention. Let me grab some tasty treats. See if anyone wants this. I can see so much trash that the baboons drug out of my house. I gotta see if there's anything valuable out here. Hi, good morning. Good morning. What a triumphant trio. Oh gosh, look at those little babies. Look at the babies. All right, thanks guys for being followers. That's really nice. What is it called? That's not called followers, they're called subscribers. It's Easter Sunday here. I have decided to follow Jesus. All right, good morning, little fuzzbutts. Look at all you smashed in there. Is that 3 of them? It's so funny. Up from the grave he arose. Oh man, there's so many little babies in there. There we go. You guys gonna run around? Don't run away. It's wet out here. I'm getting my feet wet. Hi. It's a Hyrax Hydra. Bingo. Ow. That was my head. I think I'm zoomed in or something. This is weird. There we go. Hi. You guys don't really want to move. You're so cold, you'd like to stay where you are. I have food. When you're ready to move, I think this one's still in complete meditation mode. Hello, Steve. That is a good face. There's so many babies. Oh, so many. I want to grab another baby. Did you guys see the video of me grabbing a baby? That was pretty cool. It doesn't happen a lot. Good morning. Yeah. Hyraxes are in the Bible, but not ones that are this cute. Here, I see you moving slightly. Would you like a tasty leaf? It's your prerogative. Just scrape your nose with it and slowly eat it. Get the metabolism going. No? That's annoying to you? That would probably annoy me too. You look a little wet underneath. Have you been up already? Look at that. Look at the fur. It's like you've been out foraging already this morning because you're wet already. Look at this one. Look at so cute. It's good times, good times. Oh, there's a good stretch over there. Oh, the babies are running around. I just saw the babies run somewhere else. This is wonderful. Isn't this the best? I don't know. Night, Gigi, this is not an animal that twerks, and they don't really have burrows. They kind of just live wherever they, like here. They live here. They don't have a burrow. I don't know. It's an interesting description, though. It sounds like a very exciting animal. I should grab all this Hyrax hair and sell it to people. There's Hyrax hair everywhere. Let me spin around and see if I can find some babies. Or at least someone who wants to eat this snack. I feel like I'm being bit by some sort of insect right now. Oh my gosh, there's more garbage out here. These stupid baboons really wrecked the place. I did this fundraiser thing, or I guess. I told people that I needed some help. People really contributed. It was very nice. Yeah, I think people would buy. I want to make like little pendants, like little glass pendants you can wear around your neck that have Hyrax hair in them. Yeah, where are those babies? I saw a bunch of babies run over here. Hey, would you like this? Are you one of the ones who likes to take food from me? No? Don't run. It's always safe to be around me, except for when I grab babies. Don't run. Ah, I just tripped. Well, I screwed that up again too. Some of them are flighty. We have an awful lot of them right now, and not all of them are friends. I've been working every single day for the last like 2 weeks. Long days with the TV show. And yeah, the big cats. So here's a weird thing. Guys, check this out. I picked up Joseph. He's a little boy that I taught to juggle. He's now a big boy. He's 14. He's my neighbor. And his mom works here on the property for the other neighbors. And I picked him up. He'd just gotten back from school. He's been boarding school. In fact, he was on the drama team at high school. And they were up country at a drama festival. And the police tear gassed the drama kids because one of their plays was a veiled allegory about how bad the government is. And so the government got mad and they tear gassed around the children. And Joseph was on stage at the time, but he was not. And his teacher had to bribe the police to protect the kids and get them to their bus. Anyway, they ended up getting 3rd place in the festival. You can check it out on BBC News. 3rd place in the festival, ended up performing for the president. Then he came back here. When he came back here, I saw him like 2 days later. And hey, that one just approached my hand and then ran away. Yes, baby, your instinct to come near the human is correct. Anyway, so then he comes back and he goes, Darren, have you heard about the alligator on the property? I was like, alligator? No, there's no alligator. Hey, you don't eat leaves. You're too small. Should I grab it? I should grab that. I'm in the middle of a story though. I said, Joseph, the alligators are like in North America. They're not in Kenya. He goes, well, I go, sure it's not like crocodile? He goes, no, it's not a crocodile. I go, well, how big is it? It's as big as a crocodile, but it's an alligator. Like if it's as big as if it's as big as a crocodile, then it is a crocodile. He goes, no, it has smooth skin. And 2 people on the property have seen it. Hey, Dixon, what's up, dude? I'm telling stories. So anyway, there's some giant lizard on the property with smooth skin that's as big as a crocodile that 2 people have seen so far. I am guessing whatever kind of lizard it is eats hyraxes. I don't know what it is, but they're describing it like something as big as a croc, which I'm guessing a small crocodile. They do have pretty small ones here, and is smooth skin. So, I mean, yeah. Okay, tell me, what kind of lizards can someone Google it? What kind of lizards with smooth skin live in Kenya that are relatively big? John, John, John. I I appreciate your description. You're probably right. It's probably a monkey. It's probably a baboon, a squirrel. Oh, I want to grab one of these babies. Look at that baby. Is that not the best baby ever? There's so many babies. This place is infested. And you know what? It does not have an odor. There are so many hyraxes, but despite the numbers, no smells. It's not bad at all. I mean, I don't know. Do they have monitor lizards here? Dixon, I want to come home really bad. I really want a plane ticket, and I really want to come visit Texas, and I want to visit Washington State. I want to go to Disneyland. I want to drive on smooth roads. I want to go to Waffle House. It's time. It's time, dude. It's time for me to get away. This has been too much. It's been hard. Yeah, well, that's the thing, John. They generally speaking, half of these babies won't make it to December. That's usually the way it works. We lose them. And I think that's like worldwide. I think that's the species. They just don't, a lot of babies just don't make it past 6 months. That's pretty rare. It's like half or something like that. 60% don't make it. So yeah, they do pretty well. But this is just, I kind of feel like this is a bunch of different families found that this was the place to hang out to have babies, because this is pretty rare. I haven't seen this many babies in a long, long time. But also could be pushed back from the fact that we lost so many hyraxes 2 years ago. We had that cat, those cats, and the eagles. So maybe it's like they have to. Yeah. I got a present for you when you come back. Oh, I would love a meat stravaganza, Dixon. Although, dude, I found a couple of I found two more no, I found a Brazilian place. It's next to the comedy club here. I haven't been there yet, but yeah, it's all you can eat meats, and they have a pretty good selection, and it includes crocodile, and it includes ostrich, and hyrax. We actually eat hyraxes too. Kidding, we don't eat hyraxes. Then also, there is a place called Carnivore, and it's kind of like the tourist place. It's like the place to go if you come to Kenya. They used to have exotic meats like giraffe and zebra and stuff back in the day when it was legal. They haven't had that in a long time, but it's actually really good. It's expensive. It's $40 per person, and here that's pretty expensive. But I would say it's as good as any of the Brazilian places. I'm not doing bad on meats, man, but I am doing bad on like Texas Dixon Wiles barbecue. That's special. I mean, there's no briskets here. Ain't getting a brisket in this town. Huge Hyrax fan for 20 years. Love to see new ones enter the world. I kind of create some by myself, one on my skin, others in pictures. That's really cool, dude. Mark, I didn't know there was great Hyrax fans out there. That's that's pretty awesome, man. Cool. Yeah, no one really does brisket. There was a group that did, it's called Smokies, and it was near my other place. It went out of business. I don't know why they could. It was really, really, really good food and brisket. I had it on Christmas, actually. I did my Santa Claus gig, and I took off the beard. Met a friend, and we went out for dinner, and it was wonderful. And it was a place called Smokies, and it had legit barbecue. And I was like, guys, this place is wonderful. But it was in a weird spot, sort of. And they are now out of business, and that makes me sad. So yeah, no real good brisket. Hi. Okay. But anyway, Mark, that's really cool. I'm glad you like the channel. I'm so stoked to find other people who are long-term Hyrax fans. I've only been a Hyrax fan for like 8 years. Honestly, the first 2 years I was not a fan. I thought these guys were jerks because they pooped so much, and it smelled so bad. It smelled like ammonia. They peed like right up on the roof next to my next to the entrance, and I finally had to like reset their poop midden. And I did, it worked. I actually took 17 wheelbarrows of poop off of the roof of this house. I removed the top part, took it all out, and then I laid down some black plastic, and it actually stopped them from pooping there. And now they just poop next to the toilet. It's great. They just needed a little coercion. They do not poop like rats. They all poop in one place. It's nothing like a rat. They have their own. One person starts going somewhere, everybody starts going there, and that's the only place they go. So when I had baby Squiggy, she immediately like wanted to sleep in my bed with me. I was keeping her in a box, so she was kind of pooping around the box. But when she could big enough to escape the box, she demanded to sleep in the bed. And she would wake me up at 1 o'clock in the morning and demand that I open up the mosquito net. And I would let her out, and she would run to the kitchen and poop on the trash. And then she'd come back to bed. And then she never made a mistake after that. She never ever pooped or peed anywhere except for on the trash. 100%, that's their thing. They find the place it's supposed to go, that's where they go. So it's called a, I think it's called a midden. Oh, do you want this? I saw you just come towards me. Do you want this? Anybody want this? Yeah, that's Pavlov. That's really interesting, Pavlov. Yeah, they do. Some guys actually like tell like weather patterns by checking out poop middens of hyraxes, because they can go back, hundreds of years and see what was going on with vegetation and moisture, etc., by just like looking at this like almost petrified like poop spots. Hey, buddy, you coming over here? Here. What are you guys doing? What are you doing right now? That's not normal. I never see this. I've never seen a hyrax kiss another hyrax. Hey, are you a big old dude? Anybody want this? Anybody want this? Hey, I don't know you. I shouldn't actually throw food in your face if I don't know you. You look like an old protector male. Are you? I'm not gonna check out your junk right now because I can't tell. But I'm guessing I don't know you, dude. But usually the big old males are super calm. They have this weird confidence, and they let me touch them. Why don't they scream a wah-wah? They don't scream wah-wah because they're not afraid. They're not afraid. These guys are not afraid. The ones that are yelling a wah-wah are super freaked out and they're not happy. So, what was that? Something just did a thing back here. What was that? That was a fairly loud noise. Did you guys hear that? I see the bush moving. Well, let me inspect it in my bare feet. What was that? Yes. Oh, it's coming from above. Something's falling. All right, let me see if I can find some more foods that these guys like. Maybe I can feed some of these grizzled old dudes. Hold on, we'll get right back to the hyraxes in just a moment. I always make these in pain noises because the Hyrax hut is too low and I'm 6'5", so I'm always squatting way over to try to shoot anything with this lives. And so, yeah, I'm old. I'm always curved over. Okay, guys. Hi. Oh, a lone baby. Can I just... Yes? Yes? No, come back. Come back. I want to grab you. Come here, baby. Come here, babies. Be curious. Be curious about the human. Yes. I see you back there. Come on. Come on, baby. Dixon, are you still there? Yeah, I am an elf living in a... That's exactly it. It's a little hobbit house. I'd like to build another house like right here and make it slightly taller. I got to convince the family here to let me buy the property at at a rate I can afford. It's actually super expensive here. And so if I made a living, if I made like actual money, I could buy the place, but I still don't. I still don't make enough. I make part-time, never getting shifts first. I don't even make as much as a Waffle House worker. I make like $3 an hour. Would anybody like a tasty leaf? Hey. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Thing is, I'm just getting leaves from right there, but this is how lazy they are. They would rather be hand-fed than go do it themselves. What type of leaves do they like? That kind. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. I am the elf that brings leaves. There you go, buddy. Yeah. Oh, those babies back there. Gosh, I want to grab. How come they're not on the ground? I remember in years past when there was babies, they were always running around down on the ground. I think actually that's one of the reasons they're back here so much, is that when a mother would have a baby up here. Oh, thank you. Who gave that? That helps a ton. I mean, seriously, that's a huge help. Thank you, Morton. Hi. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, that'd be cool. I wish there was capybaras here. I told Nani years ago before she had the stroke, I was like, we gotta get a capybara out here. She used to have all kinds of crazy animals. Anyway, the babies used to fall off the roof, and it was very hard for them to get up because check this out. See, the roof has a overhang, and so the babies can't get back up on top of here. Like if you're a big Hyrax, you can just jump from down there to here to there, no problem, but a baby can't do that. And so, and the whole house is it's really not conducive for a baby to get back up. A big Hyrax can climb anything, but a baby can't. So this year, when I saw that the babies were about to be born, I stuck this thing up here, a little ramp. And I think now any baby that falls can easily get back up. Because yeah, they just tumble off this. And so they're easy. And I think mothers were like, oh, okay, here's an extra safe place to raise them. That's just a theory, I don't know. But there is an inordinate amount of new mothers deciding to live on my house this year. Yeah, capybaras seem like they are sort of like perfect, like docile rodents, like just like a giant happy rat. It's pretty cool. I wonder how smart they are. It is a scary cyberpunk world. I'm unhappy about the AI, the AI Hyraxes. I see AI Hyrax accounts, and I'm like, man, that sucks. One of my coworkers made me an AI Hyrax, and she goes, Darren, what do you think? And she didn't tell me what it was. She goes, doesn't it look so real? And its front feet moved in a way that makes no sense, but you would never know it unless you were like live with Hyraxes. And I was like, oh my gosh, is that Hyrax like injured? She's like, no, it's AI. I'm like, no, it looks like it has a deformity. But she couldn't perceive that because she didn't know how their legs work exactly. And for me, I was like totally grossed out. Like, oh my gosh, this Hyrax must be an absolute pain. And no, it was AI. She'd really made a lot of effort. Look at those paws. This is really great. They're very fuzzy. Yeah, guys, I really need pictures of this. Maybe I can snap a screenshot. I sometimes when I'm doing lives, I'm like, I really should be like trying to take pictures instead of being live right now, because it's do a screenshot. There we go. That is the cutest thing ever. Thanks for the guys that gave me some cash. That's really, 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 really nice. It makes a huge difference. I mean, that $20, that's basically a day's wage for me. So that's rad. It's really rad. I used to have We used to have a group of donors that actually gave to me privately, but they a lot of them retired and couldn't do it anymore, so I don't really have that anymore. I haven't been paid this year, actually. I'm having a good time though, making cool stuff. We have this intestinal worm campaign going on right now. It's going really well. It's really cool. We have this little celebrity hosts telling kids about intestinal worms that are occurring in different counties. And they're part of a group of neglected tropical diseases, which neglected tropical diseases are like a category of diseases around the world that people don't throw a lot of money at, and it's because there's no money to be made. There's no money in research because they already know how it works, and there's no money in medications because they've already been made. But they are persistent diseases that are preventable and can be eradicated, but there's no financial incentive to do so. And it ranges from intestinal worms to snake bites. I mean, it's just stuff that like if with the right education, snake bite's not a good example, but it is one. There's like 20 different ones if you looked up neglected tropical diseases. They could be eradicated for the most part, and or taken care of or whatever, but it's all through education. And so that's my jam right now is I'm doing education to help prevent these illnesses associated with things that are preventable. So Pavlo, thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This lights up my life. Look how fuzzy they are. Pavlov, that's really, really nice, man. I really appreciate that. So anyway, I have the Saturday morning television show, and we get to promote this neglected disease. I've got a puppet character that has invented glasses that can see the world of the microscopic. So she puts they should make a movie like that. And anyway, when she puts on these glasses, she can see the eggs and the worms that are usually microscopic. So she travels around Kenya, and the kids get to see through her eyes where these intestinal worms are located and how to prevent them, because they see through her like heads-up display that she invented for her little glasses. And so that's the show that plays every Saturday, and then it's actually playing every day too. And so I'm pretty proud of that. I really like that campaign. I just want to make. I just like it. You know how kids like they learn like ABC and 1, 2, 3, and some basic science stuff, and it's always pretty fun. They have a really great way of teaching literacy and really fun ways of teaching like math and science, but like no one's making health, disease, and child safety education super fun, like super duper fun. So I was like, that's what I want to do with my life. I want to do stuff that like is sort of extracurricular and sort of life and death, but make it rewatchable, watchable again and again. So that's what I do. And then I ended up living in this hut. so it's like I get to do one of my favorite things, and I get to live with Hyraxes. It's a pretty cool opportunity. Oh man, this is so adorable. But it has now been 30 minutes, and so I think I need to go. Thank you guys for watching and listening, and also contributing and saying hello. And I'll be back again later today. I have a day off, so I'm just gonna edit Hyrax footage, eat a bunch of food. Mark, broke right now, but absolutely able to send some support next month. Super, man. I would love that. That's so cool. Yeah, I love that guys are like into this. I thought I was the only one. I've had this Hyrax page since like 2019. No one cared until about 1 year ago. So it's cool. Anyway, time's up. I need to go, and I need to eat some breakfast, and I need to go steal this baby and check and see what gender it is. That's my excuse. I need to see if it's male or female. I don't really need to know, but that's my excuse for grabbing them. So anyway, thanks guys. Thanks a zillion for watching, and yeah, I'll see you around later. I'll probably go live later after I have breakfast and stuff and have a shower. So bye everybody. Happy Easter. Bye, Poa, or Pia, or Piha. All right. Try for, time for, thank you, you're welcome. Bye-bye.